As we get closer to the Reboot's trailer, we learn more spoilers, and it actually hypes us up. There are some significant changes in the series. Let's not waste any time and dive into the new spoilers. New changes in the pilot. According to the newly published teaser from Rainbow Studios, we learn that Magic City is now called Magixia.
Alfie and Magixia are just a few of the iconic places in the Winx universe.
Some fans on social media say they find this name better, but this is not the only change in the plot. Bloom is now the fairy guardian of the Dragon Flame. Making Bloom the fairy guardian of the Dragon Flame, rather than just one of many wielders of its power, is honestly the best decision for the story. If Domino had multiple fairies sharing the power of the Dragon Flame, it would raise the question, why does only Bloom have it? Instead, by making her the guardian, the power remains tied specifically to her, ensuring that she carries it no matter where she goes. It prevents the awkward idea of other fairies suddenly having Dragon Flame magic, while Bloom is still the only one using it.
Your power comes from the inextinguishable Dragon Flame, the source of the magic universe.
One of the biggest criticisms in Winx Club is how Bloom is often the strongest, making the other fairies feel secondary. But if Domino is restored, and its fairies regain their lost magic, then Bloom won't be the only powerful one anymore. Instead of being an all-powerful warrior, she remains the guardian of a legendary force, while other Domino fairies regain their own abilities, making the magic of the Dragon Flame more balanced. Official looks of the characters. After the reveal of the fairies' civilian looks, Rainbow seems to have considered fans' recommendations, and they brought Stella's Season 1 outfits back. We can say it's confirmed because they shared a poster from the Reboot. Sitting cross-legged and leading the conversation, Bloom looks like she's telling something to Flora. Meanwhile, Flora is sitting comfortably, holding a drink, and just watching everything Bloom says with a soft smile. Stella is pointing at the magical game board, using her magic, and clearly engaged in whatever is happening in the game. In the corner, Tecna is sitting on the floor, completely focused on a holographic screen, probably analyzing something related to the game. While the others are caught up in conversation, Tecna is thinking logically and staying one step ahead. Musa is lying on the floor, listening to music with her headphones on. She looks like she's half paying attention to Aisha, who seems to be saying something. Maybe she's inviting Musa to the game. We also see a dumbbell near her. Creators didn't forget her sporty side.
And if I want to exercise, I don't have to drive to the gym.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I work out in here.
Back to Stella. In the first poster, she wears a green cropped vest with a light green top underneath. She pairs it with orange shorts, accessorized with a choker, a heart-shaped necklace, and sunglasses on her head. In the trailer, she used to wear a yellow one-shoulder corset-style top with a shimmering texture, a pink belt with gemstone details, and a layered skirt. As a fan from the very beginning of Winx Club, I'm totally a fan of this change, and I feel like this style matches her even better.
Valeria! And have a nice trip!
Also, aside from Bloom and Stella, I noticed that Tecna's outfit is very similar to what she wore in the final episode of Season 2. Both outfits stick to the same color scheme with shades of blue and purple. The Reboot version also has a gradient effect, but the overall concept is quite similar. I really believe they took inspiration from the previous design. But I also wonder what you think. Icy's witch look and civilian appearance. With the high-quality preview, we're now able to examine Icy's look. Her witch outfit is very similar to what she wore in the original series, but it has extra details, specifically the beaded crystal chains. The most obvious change is the first letter of her name on the outfit. In the original series, it was just the letter I, but in this version, the letter is stylized with an ice piece. We also see a preview of Icy's civilian look, which is very similar to her casual appearance in the first seasons. The only difference is that she now wears a patterned piece on her arms and under her top. We also see chains attached to her hips with some ice crystals. Stormy's new look. Another witch we got a preview of is Stormy. The most distinctive difference in her Reboot witch look is her golden accessories and the dark spot on her dress. Looks like Rainbow was very determined to design the witch as well, right?
She's all yours, sis.
And not a minute too soon. Yeah!
Tecna's fairy form in 2D. If this is her final fairy form, we can say that it looks pretty futuristic, which makes sense since she is the fairy of technology. Her main outfit consists of a high-tech two-piece, a crop top and fitted leggings. She also has glowing blue-green neon lines on some parts. And lastly, her wings look like holographic circuitry with neon pinks, purples, and blues. Aisha's fairy look. Aisha's fairy look in the reboot features an aqua green dress, which is pretty close to her fairy form in the first 3 seasons. She also has knee-high boots and soft, translucent glow wings. Her hairstyle is also very detailed, which is the best thing I love about her fairy form. Fairy dolls reveal. Thankfully, the news about the fairies' looks is not the only news. Recently, a picture was shared by the Winx Club official Instagram account, showcasing the appearances of the fairy dolls. Since the fairy dolls are out, that means the fairies' fairy forms are now finalized. After reviewing them, I can say that my favorites are Stella and Flora, followed by Aisha. Sadly, Bloom, Tekna, and Musa don't seem to be as captivating, maybe because we've only seen them as dolls. But I also need to mention the tiny, cute details on the pieces. For example, the high knee boots of Aisha and the adorable flowers on Flora's boots. Plus, Tekna, Stella, and Aisha's wings look really cool. Reviewing these designs honestly makes me even more hyped for the reboot. And guys, what do you think about them? Rumor about Stella's scepter. We actually have a rumor about Stella's scepter. As you know, just like her previous fairy form, Stella's scepter is also back. But many fans actually dislike the way it looks. And honestly, I'm also not a huge fan. It doesn't really give me sun and moon vibes. However, if the rumors are true, this scepter will also be a bracelet for Stella. When she doesn't need it and wants to keep it unactivated, it will stay as an accessory. I think that's a pretty cool feature. But let's see if it's true.
All right, let's get moving. It's time to show our faces.
Kiko's evolution. Looks like Kiko is changing a lot of forms in the reboot. In the first published teaser, we saw Kiko as a bookmark, or something similar. And honestly, that made me sad because I don't want to see Kiko just as part of an object. What's even more interesting is that in the poster, now he's a plush toy. Seeing his evolution, I wonder if Bloom will eventually bring him to life by taking him through different steps. I really hope that's the case.
Are you hungry, little bunny? Here. Oh!
Okay guys, that was all for today. If you enjoyed my video, please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and comment your thoughts and expectations for the reboot. See you in the next one!
What does Winx mean? Nothing, just Winx.